Well, joining me now is Congressman Kevin Hern, a Republican from Oklahoma. Congressman, good to have you with us. So here we are, first 100 days wrapping up, but still a lot of work to do. What are you guys looking at? What's tops on the agenda in the House?
Well, Todd, thanks for having me. As you know, we're working really hard right now on the reconciliation bill to get this through so we can solidify and make permanent the Trump tax cuts from 2017. We're moving forward. As the Speaker has said, we're going to get this done by Memorial Day, send it to the Senate. As you heard Secretary of Treasury Bessent say yesterday, we're going to get this done for the American people by the 4th of July, another Independence Day that we can enjoy and knowing that we have the certainty of keeping the money in our pockets and not sending it back to Washington, D.C. But when you look at what this president has done in securing our southern border in his first 100 days, marked today, what he's done about Remain in Mexico and building the wall and deporting over 100,000 of the baddest, of the worst, back to where they belong, get them out of this country where they've been harming Americans. When they've unleashed, where you see unleashed energy production, seeing about the proposals for the 3 LNG plants that Joe Biden killed, he's made those occur now so we can move forward with exporting our great clean LNG around the world. And then certainly what he's done with accountability and what he's done about the robustness of bringing back this idea of really going after the waste, fraud, and abuse in the American government. Something's been talked about for literally decades, and now we have somebody that's doing that and cutting this abuse of USAID around the world and bringing the good things that we've been doing as America back into the State Department. So a lot of work going on. We're very busy right now.
It's really striking when you look at what the Democrats are up to on the other side of the aisle. They're defending MS-13 gang members. They are putting those boys back in the girls' bathrooms and locker rooms. They're taking a hard-line stance on those kinds of issues, Congressman, even though the polling clearly shows they are on the wrong side of those issues. What do you make of that?
Well, just this weekend, we saw the chairman of the DNC fighting with the vice chairman of the DNC, saying that, you're wrong on these issues. They're fighting among themselves. They're having their own war internally, much less going after some of these things that are so anti-American. We saw this with Senator Van Hollen going down to El Salvador last week to really try to protect somebody that is an MS-13 gang member, somebody who's beat his wife. He's down there trying to protect him, and he's not caring anything about his victims in Maryland, where he's from. When we're seeing the Democrats out there talking about all these deportations of people that are known gang members, and they're more worried about that, people who have violated our laws, first by crossing the border illegally, and then coming in and creating these egregious breaking laws, like we saw with Lake and Riley. And, we can't get Democrats to support us on any of these things. They see what President Trump and our border czar Tom Homan have done with the southern border in just, less than 100 days, make it, as you noted, the most secure border that we possibly have had in our lifetime. And these are all important because here's the thing, at the end of the day, Todd, if you don't have a safe nation, you have no nation. And so this is very important, what the president has done, and we're going to move forward with these economic policies to further secure and make America great again.
All right, Congressman, we're going to have to leave it there. We certainly appreciate you joining us, and I know you guys have a very busy day tomorrow, so good luck to you.
Thanks for all you do.
All right.